How's it guys, Munash here, and today I'm gonna be doing a bit of a showcase on one of my favorite champs, probably my favorite cosmic champ, none other than Hyperion. So I decided to tackle Act 6.2.6, and I kind of just wanted to see how far I can get with nothing but Hyperion. So I'm not gonna be using any boosts or synergies or items. So yeah, I only started recording when I got to Magic, because I was like, oh, okay, this is actually going pretty well. But now here's where the troublesome fights begin, because, you know, obviously Magic with her Limbo and having class advantage is generally not a good matchup, but also she has 100% power gain node, so she's going to be throwing more special ones a bit more frequently. But as you'll see here, despite that, with Hyperion, we can still pretty much manage the fight fairly well by stacking those incinerates. And so what was really effective here was only pushing her above a bar of power whilst she's stunned, because I do run 3 points in the Pacify Mastery, so I can get a 30% chance of it not triggering. I'm not sure what sig level she is, but it seemed to work pretty effectively. I mean, I didn't get a lot of limbos, so I actually managed to finish this fight with fairly decent health. And it really wasn't a problem, because Hyperion Special 1 just does insane damage with the incinerates. You know, once you stack those Furies and you get those cosmic buffs, then he's pretty much good to go. Okay, so in the next fight, we have Void with Unblockable Finale, and what I like about Hyperion is, you know, his heavy has 6 hits, no, his Special 1 has 6 hits, his heavy has 5 hits, and is gaining power pretty frequently, so you can throw specials left, right and center, making it fairly easy to just keep our combo pretty high, just working around Void's timer so we don't get those debuffs stacked on us. And also you can see I have some pretty good RNG here, stacking more than 8 Furies at one time. And you know, when you have that many Furies, like, the damage is just, oh, it's so glorious. Like, so that was Unblockable Finale, handled fairly easily, 45 hits in total, which I think is pretty good for a champ who's got a generally high hit count. And now we have Gladiator Hulk with Mighty Charge. So yeah, this one is generally just not that difficult as long as you know how to play around Mighty Charge. If you can double parry, you're pretty much good to go. I did make a mistake and get clipped by that heavy attack over there, but yeah. Now the other nice thing about Hyperion is he's fairly tanky. He's got a above average health pool, and he can also regenerate, so I do use the regens here and there just to sustain him. It really helps save potions, and in a 3-minute fight, say Alliance Quest or Alliance War, you can actually regenerate twice in one fight. So yeah, you can see, you know, once you get that stun on, you can just throw heavies, stack those Furies, and, you know, it's fairly easy game then. You get a lot of openings with Hyperion, and, you know, every time you can stun him, it's pretty much guaranteed win. Because, I mean, 40 hits, he's down, not a problem. So next up we have Corvus Glaive, and he's got nothing really special, just Tank Buster, which just doesn't really affect us much. It just gives him a bit more power gain. And even what I could do here is I probably could have actually killed him before he could actually get out of the stun and throw special 3. But I decided that I actually want to use the regen here, because even though this is the last fight, I actually do want to take on the champion after this. I honestly don't think I have a chance of even making it past 20%, but I figured it would just be a fun fight to try either way, so I figured I should heal up a little bit just so I can take a bit more parries. Although I don't think I would be relying a lot on parries because of Hyperion's power gain. So yeah, now I'm just dragging the fight just to gain some health. It'll be over soon. Pretty much just keep evading, and right about when the regen starts to end, that's when I get serious and try to finish the fight. And there we go. 58 hits. Boss time. Okay, so this one was interesting. I think this is a good fight because it shows just how effective Hyperion's power gain can be. You don't have to rely on parries or intercepting here. You can just use your specials to find openings. That also helps you play around his Primal Fury because, you know, whilst you throw a special attack, he will not be unstoppable. So you can also see here what I can do is just as he goes unstoppable, I can throw the special. I feel like the regen was really a problem. I think I could have done a lot more damage if I had max despair instead of just level 1. But it just shows how sustainable Hyperion is because you don't have to rely a lot on parries or even intercepting. You can pretty much just use your specials to push them above bars of power and then find openings and bait specials. So that's one thing I really like about Hyperion. It's just that special one and how you can use it to intercept. It makes it really easy just to play around with him. And you can see, yeah, I can even be cheeky about it. You see, even whilst he was unstoppable, I went to punish his special one, but then right afterwards I threw my own special one. Yeah, but this was really risky. 3% health. Yeah, I do not think Hyperion is a good counter for this fight. I do not think he can solo. I don't even think with revives he's a good counter. So I do not condone doing this whole fight with Hyperion, but he is an excellent counter for the final 10% just because you can pretty much use your specials to push him above a bar of power and find openings to evade. I think I killed him in like 1 minute with Hyperion, just evading one special at a time. So that was pretty effective. But yeah, that's gonna be me for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll check you soon.